Day 3, and the song this week is Let's Go Fly a Kite. I'm Stephanie Miller from Hull Music Service, and if you tuned in yesterday you will have seen Kieran Lynch, one of our violin teachers, do a fantastic video on violin, all about the instrument and also about the part it plays in the song, so I hope you watched that. And today we are now going to look at some performance tips on how to sing Let's Go Fly a Kite. So before we start singing, we're going to warm up, and the warm-ups this week have a little bit of a wind kite theme to link with the song, and actually that leads me to our fun fact of the day. If you have watched the film Mary Poppins, you might remember the scene where all the nannies are lined up to interview for the job. And actually, if you look really closely at the faces in that line, some of the people are men dressed up as women. And they all get blown away by the wind anyway, because Mary Poppins then comes down with her umbrella, being really prim and proper. So our first warm-up, just to get our body moving, we're going to be one of those first nannies that gets blown away in the wind. So really give everything, woo! A good move and a big good flap around, do a bit of jumping, give everything a good shake. That's it. Whoa, a bit of round arms and stop. Fantastic. And then if we are Mary Poppins, we have to look at our posture and we have to make sure we're stood extremely straight. We need to have our hips in line with our heels and then back up here with our shoulders, and making sure that we haven't got our head forward or our chins jutting out, but have it just nice here. And now we've got this lovely posture, we're going to do a breathing exercise. So we're going to make that nice wind sound, that whoo, like the whooshing of the wind. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to do some of those whooshes. Are we ready? We'll do it one more time. That's great. And now we're going to just take our voices for a little bit of a flight, following the kite. Are we ready? Splat. That was it crashing on the floor. And now we're going to remember that really good pronunciation using our articulators, our teeth, our tongue and our lips. And do you remember that amazing word from Mary Poppins, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Remember, we were going to chant it slowly and then double time. Let's give that a go. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Well done. So our last warm-up takes me a little bit closer to the piano. We're going to sing that phrase practically perfect in every way, going up in steps. Ready, off we go, practically perfect in every way, 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 practically perfect in every way. So now you're warmed up, we're going to look at the song in a little bit more detail. So Mary Poppins, the musical and the film, is set in the Edwardian era. And we know from the character Mary Poppins that everything was quite correct and prim and proper. And we really need to show that in our singing. So I'm going to look particularly at two areas. They're going to be getting a nice bright resonance to fit with that more sort of traditional sound, and also really pronouncing your words very clearly. So we're going to start by looking at some E words that really help with singing. There's lots of good E words in singing, and these ones that we're going to look at are eyebrows, eyes and expression. So if we lift our eyebrows, keep those eyes nice and bright, lift our cheekbones up as well, not only do we look a little bit more cheerful, which is good, we also raise up these muscles and create a much nicer resonance when we sing, a nice bright sound, and that's what we need for this song. So you may remember last week we did a little bit of a whooping, and we talked about moving from that sort of more chesty resonance up into that nice bright head resonance. Let's do that again together and just think how it feels. Whooping. Fantastic. So you can really hear that sort of lower whoo, which feels like it's resonating more here, and then that nice bright ping. And it's that ping voice that we really need for singing this song. So we're going to explore this by doing some hellos. So the first hello we're going to do is a low, breathy hi. Can you have a go at that? Hi. And now we're going to do a more chesty hey. Have a little go at that. Hey. And now we're going to do a bit of a cheeky nasal oi. Have a go at that. Oi. And our last one is that nice, bright and prim and proper yoo-hoo. Can you have a go at that? Yoo-hoo. So you can see raised eyebrows, bright expression, nice smile here, nice bright head resonance, yoo-hoo. And it's that yoo-hoo voice we need all the way through. I will just model that in a section where we go quite high, which is going up through the atmosphere. Up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. So it's got that ringing, bright resonance. So use your yoo-hoo voices. Now we're going to look at getting really nice, crisp and clear diction. And that's how we pronounce our words. Now the words, the lyrics, are really, really important in songs from the musical theatre genre. And this is because musicals, just like films, tell a story. And so the songs often happen at key points in the storyline. So they might tell us how a character is feeling, or something that's happened, or something that's about to happen. So the audience really needs to be able to hear everything that's happening in that song so they can follow the plot. So we're going to go back to our articulators, and these are our lips, our teeth and the tip of the tongue. And we use these to pronounce our consonants. Now, particularly in this song, we've got lots of consonants like s, b, f, t, p. So we really need to use this area of our mouth. So if we take the first line, with tuppence for paper and strings, if we break it down, with tuppence for paper and strings, you can see we have to use our mouth quite a lot for that. So let's do the first verse, really pronouncing those consonants both at the start and at the end of the words. We've got a lot of words like bird, flight, kite, fist, that have consonants at the beginning and at the end. So let's go through that verse, really concentrating on pronouncing every little bit. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fist holding tight to the strings of your kite. Now, if we just say it a little bit more normally, because that was a little bit too much, let's just really try and keep it nice and crisp. With twopence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. And now if we put that into the singing, we really want to think like that, but we maybe don't need to do it quite as much. So let's try singing it together. Ready? With twopence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fist holding tight to the strings of your kite. So hopefully if you remember that really nice, clear pronunciation using your articulators, everybody should be able to hear every word. Make sure every word can be heard. So I hope you've enjoyed this session, learning how to sing Let's Go Fly a Kite. If you tune in tomorrow, it's a real treat because Shelley Gabriel is going to be showing you how to make a kite. So all of the things that you need to make this are going to be shown just after this clip. So please try and join in with that if you can, and then hopefully when you join us on Friday at 1:30 you will have your very own kite to swish around when we sing. So remember, all of our accompanying learning resources can be found on www.hullmusichub.com. Please go there for rehearsal tracks, performance tracks, and also for some other things like puzzles and listening activities that mean you can really get involved with this song. Can't wait to see you on Friday. I really hope you're there, and have a good sing.